Good Talks with Ojay. This week we got
King Paul.
Alright, man, I've been waiting for this interview for a minute, man. So let's dive right into it. Tell the people where you're from.
I'm from Nigeria, you know what I'm saying? I'm not Yoruba, I'm not Igbo. Everybody be asking me which one am I? I'm Yoruba. You know what I'm saying? I'm different.
Alright, bet. So tell the people what you do a little bit. Like, you know, what do you do? You rap or you what are you?
I say I'm an entertainer. A lot of people try to say like I'm a comedian, but I don't like being boxed as a comedian, you know what I'm saying? Because I could do a lot of things. I used to skateboard, I could paint, I could draw, you know what I'm saying? I try rapping, that shit ain't work. You know what I'm saying? And I be making videos, and I just make funny videos because I'm naturally funny. But I feel like at the same time, you can't really have clout making videos if it's not funny. But I just say I'm an entertainer. Bet.
So let's dive right into it then. So, you know, I say you've been in the game for a good little minute, man. So, you know, how do you handle the clout that come with it?
Now I'm used to it, but at first, bro, I used to love it. Like, when I get noticed out in public, like, that joint gave me, like, what they call it, like, dopamine? You know what I'm saying? When you be just going crazy, it was like an addiction. So I used to pull up to a run the mills, like, every weekend just so people could beat me. Like,
I feel that, man.
Like, I be purposely, like, I just be walking, and then, like, how do I explain? Like, let's say I see somebody trying to look like that King Paul, I'd be like, yeah, but like, what's up? Yeah, it's me, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I used to, like, feed off the club, and now I'm just like, it is what it is.
Alright, bet. So, as you said before, you're Nigerian. So, how does it feel like being a Nigerian back in the day? Like, you know, back in the day. I'm not talking about right now where it's cool.
It used to be the struggle, bro.
For
like,
sure.
My last name is only 3 letters long, you know what I'm saying? So, I used to pass. But then it's like, when I get close to my men and they'll come to my house and my mom start speaking Yoruba on the phone, it's like, wait, are you Spanish? I'm like, nah, I'm African.
Make it a bid.
Yeah, and then once they forgot I'm African, of course, I'm the bid, you know what I'm saying? But now it's cool, so. Everybody want to be foreign. Everybody want to be like this. So.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said I respect you a lot for that, man. Because back in the day, man, it was not cool being Nigerian at all or African, period. You gonna feel like fufu. That's the used to throw me off all
African
the day.
booty scratching. Then the little.
Yeah, that's what used to throw me off at all. So let's get a little bit more into the African community for a minute. So I know, you know, when you're working your skits, you have your African accent. Everything like that, and I seen you begin a lot of kind of like negative feedback and stuff like that. Yeah. So how do you feel about that? How do you go about that?
But at first, bro, I used to be spazzing, bro, because it's like, how do I explain it? I make my videos from the standpoint of like people who grew up here, you know what I'm saying? But the people who grew up there,
I mean, they got that OC
accent. Yeah, they be like, bro, the accent is forced. Well done, nigga, I done lived here all my life, you know what I'm saying? But then it's gotten to the point now I just let people talk because I realize if I don't entertain it, nobody sees it.
Yeah, it's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? People don't start seeing it till I respond, and then once I respond, everybody else is like, oh, like we getting a reaction out of him, and then more people, you know what I'm saying, add on to it. So I just be ignoring any negativity now.
As you should. So they say you ain't pop unless you got haters.
Facts.
So I've been looking at your social media a little bit, and I seen you been getting into the activism with all that's going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Hashtag Black Lives Matter. So, you know, how does that affect you in a way? Like, you know, you've been to D.C., you've been protesting in the Morgan State, you've been protesting. How does that, like, you know, how do you see about that?
That was, I don't want to say life-changing experience, but it was definitely like it was a new experience. Like, I was getting chills just saying, like, that many black people uniting, no fighting, no arguing, like, everything was peaceful. We was shutting down traffic, you know what I'm saying? And then the D.C. joint turned into Mochella, and everybody was just cranking to the go-go, bro. It was lit.
Good culture, good history, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So, like, I already mentioned, you know, you've been had clout and everything like that, but, like, how does it actually, like, feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everywhere you go now, people know it's you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it isn't any...
You get used to it. Now I'm used to it, but the only thing that blows me is when people be, like yelling, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's me, like, relax, you know what I'm saying? Like, you causing too much attention. Like, I stopped going to a run because when people would yell, like, I would get kicked out. And it'd be sometimes I really be trying to, like, be in and out. And put my hoodie on, then they'd be like, little, like the kid. It really be the kids, like, oh my god, this is like, yo, this. And I was like, so cool, you know what I'm saying? But you get used to it, bro.
For sure. So, like, do you want things to go back to normal, or you know how to?
It depends. Some days I be one just delete all my social media and just disappear. But then I don't know. Some days I be enjoying it. Like right now, I done posted like this little Vogue challenge, like
I seen it.
Everybody gassing me up, so I'm just like, yeah. I'm that nigga, you know what I'm saying? But when things just be slow, or like when I'm like not in the mood to post videos, I just be like, I don't even want to do this no more.
I feel that a lot. So I mean, like I said, you got your clout up. So like, who are people you may look up to, or like have your attention span that alright, I'm gonna be like not be like them, but I like what they're doing, and I'm trying to model that.
But Desi Banks and Drewski too funny, bro.
Yeah,
they running the internet right now.
Yeah, he definitely running that joint. That's So let's get into the other things that you got going on right now. People, you about to drop a movie soon, Sunday.
Yes, sir, on Sunday. Yeah.
So, you know, tell me a little bit about that movie. What can we be expecting from a movie?
So basically, this about to be my third mini movie, and it's the best one out of all my mini movies. And I shot it straight off of my iPhone. Like, I just feel like, it's a lot of stuff I had to prove with this joint. And the plot is basically, we in quarantine, me and my man's tired of being in the house, so we planned that we about to throw a kickback at his house. But you know, I'm Nigerian, so my mom's not rocking with me going outside, period, topless or going to the kickback. So basically, we come up with a plan where I sneak out the crib and then I go to the kickback, and you gotta watch the rest to figure out what happens at that.
Hey man, stay tuned. So I see, you know, you said this is your third movie. Can we be seeing more movies coming from you?
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I want to start doing stuff on my own instead of like trying to, you know, wait for somebody to put me on. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to keep doing them on my own until I grow and learn how to make it really look like a movie. And make everything look cinematic.
So you want to be on the actor side, or you want to be a producer type or director? Like, what do you really like the most out of that?
Everything. I do everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
When I make my videos with a tripod, then I edit them. You know what I'm saying? And I do my own angles and all that. But as far as like, while I'm young, I want to be in front of that camera, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to get washed up one day. You can't do this forever. So once stuff start getting slow for me, you know what I'm saying, then I'm going to be behind the camera.
For sure. Yeah. So let's get a little personal a little bit. So if I'm watching your social media, I see your parents or your mom is real supportive of you.
Yeah.
So like, how does that feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did that even come about? Like, you know, your mom, because she's a typical Nigerian, you know.
Yeah, she told me, because my grandma, OC, like my grandma.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She just said like, she just vowed to herself to never like be that typical African, you know what I'm saying? So she been cool since day one before the videos and all that. So like everything that I'm doing now is just like, it's just natural, you know what I'm saying?
Perfect, that's perfect.
She always supported whatever I did. Like I said, I used to skate. I really was trying to be like a black Tony Hawk, you know what I'm saying? She used to buy me skateboards all the time, take me to the skate park, just sit there for hours, like not doing nothing. She'll just get like a little chair, sit, be on her phone while I do my thing. So she always supported like whatever I wanted to do.
So I know, like, you know, a lot of Africans that, you know, they might not have the best relationship with their parents. What advice do you have for them to like get better in that relationship?
Number one is stay patient. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize that our parents grew up in a totally different environment, society, and all that. Like with people with like different, like their mindset is just different. There's a lot of stuff that we do because of tradition, and when you really think, it's like, bro, that don't make sense. Like the whole you can't hand your parents something with your right hand. It's like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I used to get slapped for that, man.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you just got to be patient and try to teach them how you were brought up. You know what I'm saying? Me and my mom was arguing earlier about traveling, and so it's the thing where we go to Ocean City every year, right? I usually don't be going. So the last year I went, my mom went all the way to Ocean City just to sit in the hotel, bro. Like, we didn't leave not one time. So I'm like, all right, maybe we just chilling because it's the first day. Second day, we doing the same thing. I'm like, we're not going to go to the... I was like, we're not going to go to the boardwalk. She's like, what's the boardwalk? I'm like, son, that's the whole point of Ocean City.
You got to explore.
She be going to Ocean City just to go on like 140th Street, sit in a hotel, maybe slide to the beach and just take pictures and then leave home. Like, that's her version of traveling. She was like, I just like to go places to be able to say, I went there. I'm like, nah, you're supposed to travel to experience new things. You know what I'm saying? Try foods that the DMV don't got.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Experience different things.
Do tour stuff. Nah, but she rather be going places and sitting in a hotel, and she doesn't see nothing wrong with that. So it's like, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying, tell them how you were brought up and be patient with them. You know
so let's get into your entrepreneurship, man. You know, you've been selling clothes like crazy, man. Yeah. How did you even get into that? And like, you feel me? Can you see more? Like,
one day in high school, my man's, he basically was just like, bro, let's start. He started selling shirts, and then I thought it was tough. So I started doing it with him, but we wasn't like making it on hand. It was like a website where you could like design it. So we was just designing them, getting them shipped to our house and flipping them, and that worked. And then like ever since then, I just been trying to make it better. Like I just want to get to a stage where it's like I feel like I got a brand. Cause right now I don't even feel like I got a brand. Like I wouldn't even say it's a clothing line. I feel like it's just like merch. You know what I'm saying? Like I just be flipping. It's like money moves for me. But I want to get to the point where I really got like slides, tracksuits, all that, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm just
that's a fact.
Trying to evolve, then I'm just quit. I be doing stuff just to tell myself I can do it, and then be like, all right, what's next?
Bet. So how many siblings do you have?
5.
So I know you be, you know, showing them. You had to count? It's like, no, I know you be showing, you know, in your videos about your siblings. Do they get clout too, or, you know, how is it like for them, you know, their big brother or brother Paul?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I don't know how they feel about it. My little brother love it though. You know what I'm saying? He in middle school, so you know they clout crazy, so he be living good off of me. But my other younger brother, he don't even got social media. Like he one of them people that just no pictures, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? My sister, I don't think she care. All her friends be like, oh, your little brother's the famous guy. This shit is like, oh yeah. And then I don't know, everybody be chilling. Like they don't really.
I thought they got used to it probably.
Yeah, but it's not even like. People don't really say nothing to them until they see us together. And it's like, oh, that's your brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact. So I see you do a lot of promo as well. So like, are you real strict when it comes to promo? Like, you know, what's the promo, or you just let everybody, you know, if they come to you, you gonna promo them if you talk to them?
Yeah. But I don't be forcing it. You know what I'm saying? I barely even. I just be telling people hit me up, but I don't got no promo flyer. I ain't hitting nobody up talking about something. Hey, I could turn this up for you. If you hit me, I got you. Know what I'm saying?
Y'all better hit him, man. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna get you right.
So, like I said, man, you had clout for a while, man. I just posted a picture, got 1,000 likes in a matter of minutes. How do you stay humble?
I don't know. That's just how I am. Like I don't care. Like I don't care. But I wasn't on social media for like the last 2 weeks because I was just like, bro, this gonna be frying me, bro.
Sheesh.
So, I don't know. I just don't care. But I don't want to get deep. But it's just like. Nothing in life is like important to me besides like really taking care of your people. You know what I'm saying? Social media, all that. I'm
not really affected by a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I don't like to get too involved because it's like real life. They could delete Instagram. What I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be set in life.
Yeah.
Like, see, they real life deleted Vine. Like they didn't give no announcement. There's just one day Vine was just gone. So
that is fact. That is a fact.
Yeah, but I be chilling.
Man, so I see. You know, Wale supports you a lot.
Oh,
so is that like cousin, friend? Like what is that?
Bro, you know all Nigerians are
that's
my cousin, but that ain't my cousin. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. So I know you've been mentioning, you know, you go to the mall, people screaming and stuff like that. What's your craziest fan experience, or you know what I'm saying, something that really had you like, man?
At a Rundle Mills one time, this girl pulled up. Well, not pulled up, but she like, I was shopping. She was like, "You came?" I was like, "Yeah." She just like bust out crying, like dead ass crying, like oh my god, like, can I touch you? I'm like, son, what you got, Michael Jackson or something? Like, I'm just Paul, you know what I'm saying? And then I put it on Snap. Everybody was like, bruh, no way, she's crying. Like, she was like crying.
That's
crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the craziest one. Everything else just be regular, like, either can I get a flick of like, oh, you the boy, and then they keep it pushing, you know what I'm saying? But she was real like,
you know, I gotta ask this. You got a famous meme going around, man.
Like the little AirPods.
The AirPod, like, how did that even come apart, man? How did that
even
come together?
Bro, you know what's crazy? You seen the joint with the wire headphones?
Yeah.
Bro, I took that picture in like 2015. I was still in high school to promote somebody's song. So I took the picture like this and I put fire over it and I was like, it's this rapper Lil Wooski from around here. So I don't know what the song was, but I was like, when you listen to Lil Wooski's new song, blah blah blah, and I guess like they cropped out the caption, just made it like a square, and that joint just took off. So then I'm like, oh, this joint like resurfacing, you know what I'm saying? So I took a clearer one, and then that joint took off because you know the AirPods came out. So I'm like, oh, I don't want the wire no more. I'm gonna take one with the AirPod. And that joint took off too. So it did its own thing, you know what I'm saying, organically.
But like, you know, you got famous people posting like DJ Equal, like,
yeah,
how did you even like
Polo G, Young Dolph, like people, every time somebody drops a tape, somebody posts on Twitter and they screenshot like Complex, Double XL, like.
So does that help you in a sense? Like, you know, do you get
no, bruh.
What?
You be blown because nobody knows it's me unless you know it's me. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we gotta change that, man. Get that meme out when you see this, man.
I don't know. And then people tell me to write my name, but I don't like. Do you? When you see a meme, do you search up the name? That's
nah, I don't. I feel like you probably know when people start tagging you in the comments.
Yeah, that's the only way. But it's like by the time it reaches somebody that knows me, it already is like dying down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Well, man, thank you for tuning in with Good Talks with
Appreciate
Ojay.
You for having
Tell them where
me,
you can find you on social media.
Man, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at King Paul with 2 underscores at the end, and you can follow me on YouTube or subscribe to me on YouTube at King Paul, and add me on Snapchat if you still use the joint at OMG as King Paul.
And don't forget, man, we got the wifeys right here, man. Come get you a drink. Just because it looks feminine don't mean, you know, you can't drink it. This is for successful people. If you want to be successful, drink this. We're going to give this to King Paul. Take home today.
Appreciate
man,
that,
go ahead, drink good today. All right, man. Nice day.